If you're a manager in 2025 and you're not using AI yet, there's a very good chance you're going to be left behind. But if you're already using it but in the wrong way, you might be doing more harm than good. Honestly, AI might not replace you, but it could definitely expose you. I've seen managers jump on the AI train hoping it'll fix broken systems or make up for weak communication. More often times than not, it doesn't. But if you've got the vision, if you've got the clarity and the connection, then AI becomes your unfair advantage. So today, I'll walk you through the smartest, most practical ways to use AI as a manager without losing your human edge. Before you plug AI into your workflow, plug into your people, because good managers lead first and automate second. And AI won't magically transform a disconnected boss into something worth following. If anything, it just makes weak leadership scale faster. And that's the danger. When you're not leading well, AI just kind of spreads it further instead of solving it. One of the biggest missteps I see in managers using AI to kind of monitor their team is tracking time, counting keystrokes, watching Slack messages like a hawk, and thinking that's leadership, when often it's not, it's surveillance. And the moment your team feels watched instead of supported, it very quickly destroys morale. And if you need AI to prove your people are working, you kind of messed up right when you hired them. Great leadership starts with trust, clear communication, and knowing your team's strengths. You need to build a culture where feedback is normal, delegation is clear, and your team feels safe speaking up. And once you've got that, then you can bring in AI to enhance your systems. Before diving into AI tools, it's crucial to build strong foundational systems as stated. For example, we use Connect Team to manage every aspect of our team, from communication and operations to HR, all in one platform. And on top of that, it incorporates AI-powered features that streamline workflows even further. So a manager who doesn't understand AI in 2025 is kind of the same as one who didn't understand email in 2005. If you're managing people and you're not comfortable with AI, you could be quite vulnerable, because most organizations are already weaving AI into their daily operations. The meetings, reports, and customer support are changing fast because of AI. The mistake some managers make is thinking that just knowing how to use AI makes them ready to use AI. It doesn't necessarily. So there's a big difference between casually prompting a chatbot and actually understanding how AI fits into your workflow, your team dynamic, and your company's goals. That's called AI fluency. If you treat it like a gimmick, it'll stay a gimmick. But if you take the time to learn what it does, it becomes a powerful asset in your leadership toolkit. I don't mean you need to be a machine learning engineer overnight, but if you just take, 30 minutes each week to explore the AI tools, you start with ChatGPT, Claude, Notion AI, or whatever your company allows. Read the terms and understand the risks. The good news is that most tools are affordable. You can get a solid AI stack going from $10 to $30 per manager per month. And sometimes it's even free. That's less than you'd spend on one coffee run for the team. So don't wait until your company forces an AI rollout. Go ahead and learn the language now. The earlier you build that fluency, the more kind of valuable you become, not just to your team, but to the future of your organization. Okay, so you know that feeling when a meeting ends and half of it just evaporates. Someone forgets a decision, someone else didn't take notes, and by next week, you're repeating yourself like a fool. That's the old way. In 2025, your conversations shouldn't disappear into the void. They should become assets. And this is where AI note takers come in. Tools like Otter, Fireflies, or Fathom can join your meetings silently, capture everything that's said, and throw out clean, searchable summaries. Suddenly, your meetings are no longer a waste of your time. I personally upload these files to Connecting for easy access for my team. They become an archive that your team can refer back to at any time. So no more, hey, what did we decide again? Because it's already there. And this kind of setup doesn't take months. You can roll it out in literally a couple of days, train your team in under an hour, and start saving 3 to 5 hours every single week just by not answering the same questions twice. It's one of the easiest wins you can give yourself as a manager by building a knowledgeable base that works even while you sleep. Now, every manager's had that moment where you're gearing up for a meeting or reviewing strategy, and then you get a ping, where's the PTO form again? It's a totally fair question, but it pulls your brain out of focus and into admin mode. You multiply that by dozens of people on your team, and suddenly your day's been hijacked by policies, logins, and repetitive how-tos. Well, the smarter move is to let a chatbot take care of it. So AI chatbots can live quietly inside your internal systems, ready to answer those everyday questions your team keeps asking, whether it's who handles IT or what the dress code is for offsites. Let AI answer them. It's not about replacing your presence. You need to protect your time, because the less time you spend repeating links and policy reminders, the more time you have to actually lead. And the best part is that you don't need to be a tech wizard to do that. You can build a custom internal bot in just a few hours using the docs you already have. Just a few hours of setup now can save you dozens of hours later, and you can invest this time into what actually matters, like giving feedback, having real conversations, and doing the kind of leadership that moves your team forward. Next, great decisions don't come from gut instinct alone, especially when you're leading a team. In 2025, one of the smartest moves you can make as a manager is using AI as your decision wingman. Before you roll out a big change or pitch an idea to your team, you can run it through tools like ChatGPT or Claude, and you ask it questions like, what could go wrong? How might employees push back? Or if I were a competitor, how would I respond to this move? You'll be surprised how quickly you uncover blind spots that would have only surfaced afterwards when it's already too late. And this isn't about letting AI make your decisions. It's about pressure testing your decisions privately before they hit the public stage. And if your team tends to nod along too easily, use AI to play devil's advocate. It'll bring the kind of constructive friction that sparks smarter conversations without putting anyone on the spot. Think of it as your kind of a low stakes rehearsal room where you get to tweak, you get to rethink, you get to kind of sharpen your approach before it counts. That's how you build a future-proof leadership. Now, it's tempting to automate everything the minute a tool promises more speed or fewer headaches, but before you plug AI into your workflow, hit pause and define the rules of the game. So what types of data can you share and who gets access to what tools? These are conversations worth having with your team, with IT, with HR, because AI that saves time but erodes trust is not worth it, and tools that boost productivity at the cost of privacy can tank morale faster than a missed paycheck. The smartest manage today use it ethically, transparently, and with intention. So you can start by creating an AI playbook or just like a basic set of rules for your team. Keep it simple, outline what's being used, why, and how it impacts everyone. Invite feedback and make it a living document, because when your team feels included, they own the change. Now, that's the smartest way, in my opinion at least, to start using AI to upgrade your management game. Remember, AI won't make you a great leader, but if you are already one, it'll make your tasks so much easier. So what's one way you're already thinking about using AI with your team? Drop it in the comments, and if this helps, hit that like button, subscribe for more leadership strategies that actually work, and I'll see you in the next one.